Alexa, 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 Alexa. Alexa don't want to listen. I'm gonna have to cut it. Alexa off. Oh, she messed up. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on in here. Good morning. I wanted to start off with that song, Never Would Have Made It. Just because, honey, just because. Now, I wanted to get ready. Y'all know the YouTubers, they do a get ready with me. Y'all know I always do a get ready with me anyway. But I really wanted to do one this morning because really for me, who I am a person who is a huge procrastinator. I'm a person who has a whole lot of anxiety about everything. Goodness gracious. But guess what? I'm admitting that. I'm working on that. And that's what you do. You give yourself some grace, honey. You got to give yourself some grace in your weight loss journey, too. You can't beat yourself up. All the time, I'm on all these weight loss groups, and people are so desperate. Like me, I'm desperate too, okay? And I thank God that I found a resource to help me. So hold on, y'all. I'm gonna look down here and grab this right here. Give me a second, okay? I always look back like that when I'm bending down, make sure my booty ain't showing. And so, but yes, ma'am. Because this is some Neutrogena body lotion I got from my hotel. It's just gonna have to do. I remember lots of ladies just use plain old lotion on their face, which I'm gonna do right now. My daddy used to use a Neutrogena. I mean, was it new? Not no. It was in that blue bottle when we were kids. So he either gave it to me when I was a kid, so I went home and put it on my little 9-year-old face, be like my daddy, or Noxzema. Yeah, my daddy used to use Noxzema. I'm gonna ask my dad if he remember that. Probably does. But I've already gotten up and brushed my teeth. I was going to floss my teeth, but y'all know me. If I ain't see the thing, I don't know what to do. But I got a whole set of flosses in the living room, in my sofa, because that's how I do. I keep what I need here and what I need there because I got to. That's how I make it, really. And so if you can see, it looks much brighter right here because I got this wonderful light. I bought it when the house burned down. I love it. But just like we are fair weather people, I was a fair weather lover of this light until I wasn't, okay? And so I'm like, look here, you don't want no fair weather friends, okay? They going to be your friends when the weather fair, and then when they get through, they not going to be your friends. But when I tell you, Padma came over here, I hadn't seen Padma. I seen her maybe a year ago. And I hadn't seen her in like 10 years. And when she used to help me, I see that's some extra toothpaste on my lip. When she used to help me to in yoga, or that might, I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna wipe it anyway. You know, a black woman gonna wipe some stuff, okay? And when I text her and asked her to come over and help clean my house for the surprise that I'm not telling y'all about yet, oh, guess what? She came. And not only did she came, she coming back. Good morning, Yvonne. And then MC, and then Keisha. And MC brought her daughter. And then Tawana's digging up dirt. And Palmer sent some money for the yard because he can't do it. And he's busy. So, you know, people are busy. What my mama say? Somebody got to help him. So first of all, check your attitude. And I know what it's like. Your body in pain. Your family don't think nothing wrong with you because they never seen you like that. They used to you in the wind. Okay, where we at? In the wind. Okay, that's me. Where I'm at, gone. Okay? So sometimes life will, and this is just the fact, Jack. If you don't get yourself together, for real, I'm not talking about for play. See, the Deborah y'all know, the one that always talking, always gone. You know, everybody always tell me, girl, you stay in the wind. That's been my reputation. Because what am I in the air, gone somewhere? Okay? But, your body for real, keep on playing. Your blood pressure, your joints, you trying to figure it out. You doing the best you know how, honey. We singing that's a Negro spiritual. Getting up, going to work every day, learning. And sometimes you think this is the way, that is the way. Even church. Us women, we love us a good church. What? A good church activity? What? When you need them. All I'm going to say, when you need them. But guess what? Your body is truly saying, my ears were ringing. I didn't know that meant that was extreme stress. I lost the use of my bowels. And Lord knows I'm still peeing all over the place, okay? And when I'm asleep right now, when I got something going on, I pee a lot. throughout the night. See, y'all ain't ready for me to be real honest with y'all. Y'all want the Deborah that smile, sing, and y'all like to tell me how pretty she is. And little Larry ain't sent me no cash up. See, he like to tell me, oh, I likes a big woman. But baby, a big woman come with some big responsibilities. And you ain't ready for that. That's why you on my social media. Cash out me, we can talk about it, okay? However, my blood pressure is 135 over 79/85. I'm going to the doctor Friday, and I'm going to let him know, dude, you ain't putting me on no medicine, okay? You can give it to your mama, though. That's what you can do, okay? Be for real. That's right. For real, for real, for real. Life is a challenge. And what we're finding out is everything we thought was definitely a lie. God said he didn't do the remedy. They're going to lie to you. They're going to mistreat you. They're going to do all the stuff. But guess what we're going to do? He said, I love you. I'm not going to leave you. But at church, whenever they say something black and I got to step in there and let them know, come correct, they be like, they're about to say something. They're my vitamins. So, I really want to eat these a lot, but I'm like, Deborah, they're vitamins. You can't eat them. You a food addict. You greedy. Stop it. But all I got to say is if you put one foot in front of the other, you're going to get there. I got to tell y'all something else, too. So, yesterday, I did tell y'all. So, your mama said, don't chew with your mouth full. Don't act like you ain't got no manners, okay? I want this to stay on because I'm going to cut my hair. I'm getting ready to get in my car and go over to Dollar General. Go over to the Dollar General because we having a potluck today. And I wanted to bring a cheese tray, but guess what? Miss Deborah, no cheese tray. But I'm going to get some cups and some drinks. Because you can't show up to the potluck with nothing. Even though he always say you ain't got to bring nothing. We know better than that. Especially with some color folks like us. They be like, what you bring? And y'all know I don't really have no money for all that. But guess what we're going to do? We're going to make it do what it do. Because the Lord knows I want to be a contributor. So, but the main reason why I take my medicine every day is because I knew my boat was over 400 pounds. And baby, you better take some medicine. You better stop saying you don't trust them doctors. And you better take some medicines. Because they could be. The white man could be right. They could have been right. Now, they ain't right by everything, but they could have been right. So I said, because I was really surprised, because when I thought about it, like in 2012, I used to be 360. The most I got up to 390. And once I jumped up to the 400s, I'm like, goodness gracious, what's going on? But I didn't know how to be aware yet. I was still seeking. I'm seeking. My knees giving out. I don't even feel like I'm at work. I can't get up and go to the bathroom and make it on time, okay? I don't know what's wrong with me. But I know my mortgage was really getting expensive. Something happened. The mortgage is at the roof. Woo! Lord have mercy, Jesus. So I know I gotta pay the bills. That's what I really know. That's really what was going on with me. I was very stressed about the bills. I didn't tell nobody. I didn't say nothing. I just kept going. But anyway. So when so I'm gonna tell you what happened. So a week or two ago, I was paying for my meal, and the lady Martha, who takes your money and everything, she was writing my name out, and she was misspelling my name. And I said, my name is spelled Debra. And she said, it doesn't matter. And then last Friday, Terry, who's also was giving her a receipt, and she misspelled my name once again. And I'm telling her how to spell it as she's writing it. And she says, it doesn't matter. So, yes, last week, one of the Hispanic ladies who uses a wheelchair, she has an amputated leg on one of her legs. She gave me this big piece of paper about all the stuff that some man always telling her to go back to her country. Just some white man. Okay. So, I took it, and you know what it is? People want to be heard. But then at the same time, Deborah, I'm not the affirmative action director, but let me tell you what I did. Because see, everybody got a gift and you got to use your gift. And so I took her what she gave me, put it in Chat GPT, and gave her some advocacy letters as well, and emailed it to her and printed it out for her because I got unlimited printer over here at the house. Okay. And then when I came in yesterday, I got there 2 minutes till 12:30, and Martha put the cloth over the thing, and she was like, "We're closed," like that. So I went to the cafeteria. I said, "I want to get something to eat." She's like, "Hey, we got something to eat." I said, "They said it's 12." I said, "It's 12:20 on that clock." She said, "Well, go get a ticket. We'll give you some food. We got some." So I went in the office. I said, "Martha, I asked you for a ticket." "No, you didn't." And Terry was like, "It's 12:30." I was like, "But the people said if I get a ticket, then I could eat." Terry says 12:30. This is a senior center, okay? So I called the director when I got home, and what I've learned to do when there's an issue, you just kind of tell the issue. Don't. I almost gave commentary, and I just went da 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 da. And the director's like, "When are you gonna be back?" I said, "I'm not gonna be back till Friday." She said, "I'm gonna give you a free meal. I'm sorry that shouldn't have happened." And she said, "I know it's not a excuse, but we're so understaffed." See, she ain't even dealing with the issue that your people consistently give poor customer service. And remember when I told y'all she was talking to me about that shirt I had on, which is right here. Let me show it to you. So I had on a tank top with this shirt. So just for reference. And it actually does come all the way down past my stomach because, the girl is me doing it. It come all the way down. So they thought this was a bra. So she felt that she could pull me over and talk to me about this shirt. But what she said about her employees were that, well, we're so understaffed. I know it's not an excuse, but we're so understaffed that my people can mistreat the consumers. And we've never had this many people in the center. That's what she said to me. Because they always got something to say, but not dealing with what? The issue. So this is once again a reason we cannot lose our sensibilities with the way they treat us. We just gotta be cool. Be cool. So, I'm gonna write the mayor in a minute, but man, why I always gotta advocate? Why I always gotta say something? Why I always gotta point out bad behavior? Cause y'all know what y'all doing. But see, if I were to cuss them out, they would say, "Oh, Deborah, you were in the wrong." And there's a Miss Gail was up there. She was ready to throw hands, okay? Cause Miss Gail crazy, okay? I'm like, Miss Gail, don't cuss them people out. It's okay. Miss Gail act like she not drunk, but she act like she is all the time. No matter where I see her, I can see her at the hospital. She gonna tell me about everybody who did something wrong. Oh my goodness, Miss Gail, she's something else. But guess what? You need your ancestors to tell you. Come on now. Come on now. Okay? But you know what? This lady who's Hispanic, she shouldn't have to deal with that. Guess what else I found out? I'm gonna tell you, these crackers right. Here's something else, okay? Guess what? Yesterday, they didn't close the whole game. They play cards a lot. Them white ladies so mean. They have them other white ladies crying. Okay. Now I have seen some black people who go, "I'm about to get out of this MF for them people make me throw hands on them. They ain't gonna cry." Okay. But when I tell you that they closed up, they said they couldn't play cards no more. They had called police. Them people cutting up, okay? And the answer ain't just let it go, darling. You can't let it go because when you let it go, it's stressing you out. And that's the secret of the enemy. This one letting it go, that one letting it go. And I remember when I was 30, a lot of my colleagues were having strokes, like young people were having strokes. And so part of that is because we are we are being so unfairly treated in little ways. We ain't talking about in stealing of our money. No, we ain't even talking about that. But I'm telling you, I wanted to share that with y'all because stuff like that get on my nerves. But it's something that you do have to deal with. You have to process it. You have to deal with it. And it's not like let it go. What it means is honor that you don't deserve to be treated that way. And the 3 years that the YMCA harassed me, I'm bless my heart. I sure hope don't nobody ask me that. I don't know what to say to you. Do you want me to lie? See, whoever time I let it go, you must be unwise and not very I don't know what to say about you, honey, because things like this happen to everybody. The Bible says the things that happen to you are not unlike the things that happen to you. However, um, some things are just unnecessary. Okay, wait a minute, it's right here. I was listening to a little snippet of Bar Marley. He said, free yourself from mental slavery, ourselves. And so, a part of freeing you from mental slavery is to recognize. Oh, this is some good air freshener. She don't know they're writing too small, but this is called Mimosa. I won this at the center. So part of freeing yourself is called recognizing unjust behavior. So it's not just let it go. And when you tell people to let it go, then what you're really saying is that their lived experience, that's a big code word right there. Lived experience doesn't matter. And that's certainly not the truth, now is it? And so if you're unwise, please keep your mouth shut. Shut your mouth. So let me part my little piece of taste of hair. You know how when somebody trying to talk about you, they go, your little taste of hair. Let me go ahead and push my little taste of hair down and style it a little bit, because today we got I gotta look good today. This is the next to the last day. Next week is our last week of the Corner to Corner program. And let me tell you, they have a 3-year waiting list. I got accepted the first year. Okay, who was that? God. Who is that blessing? What did it do? It helped me to stabilize my life. It helped me to get on up. Because, baby, you got somewhere to go, somewhere to be. You got to get something together. I got to get myself together because I got someplace to go. And the work that my coach is doing for 1,186 days, I walked in my closet, used my bathroom, used my sink, washed my hands because I was raised right, and my body wasn't even hurting, okay? That's what we're getting back to. But if you don't test it, they walking around here trying to get me a home care worker. Why? They ain't gonna want to go to the pool every day. They ain't gonna want to go work out. They gonna want to stay home and leave me here, which is cool. Then they ain't gonna fix my food right, ain't gonna act right, ain't gonna do right. And when I need some help, when we go out, they ain't gonna even try to help me because they gonna get relaxed, and that's okay. Okay, that is okay. Get relaxed. But guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do without you. Okay. Because guess what? If I need to, I can call somebody over to help me. You know, MC, bless her heart, she gonna put my big old pot in the garage. I'm like, girl, that pot go in the cabinet downstairs. Then she gonna take my box with my crystal and try to throw it away. I'm like, no, ma'am. She was like, we can squash it. No, ma'am. We can leave it like it is. That's too much stress for me to try to figure that out at that time. Because I ain't gonna remember that. Because my mind is overloaded with foolishness and people telling me to let stuff go. And I'm drowning. I'm trying to swim. Do y'all know how to swim? Baby, I'm trying to swim. So what I'm trying to tell you is your life matters. What happens to you matters. And you don't have to let it go, baby. I think I better let it go. That's what Teddy P said. But Teddy, we ain't gonna let it go this time. It looks like another love TKO. So if I brush my little hair, you're losing your weight. Great. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna get on the scale in a minute. See how much I lost today. Praise Jesus. But you know what? If I lost, I lost. If I didn't, I didn't. If I didn't lose today, I'm going to lose tomorrow. If I didn't lose tomorrow, see if I brush that thing down, gel it down, I look put together. Go on, Deborah. Go on, Deborah. Go on, Deborah. Look put together. I got to put this thing together because I got someplace to go. See, I put on them gloves. That's one thing I learned from the home care workers. They gonna keep some gloves on, okay? And if they don't send me 5, I'm going to call them. Y'all sent me 4. Y'all supposed to send me 5. They sent me 3 boxes yesterday. I'm like, where the other ones at? Where the other ones at? Okay? Yeah, it's about like that. And so, yeah. Y'all tickle me I'm losing weight. Like, I ain't been on here for 1,189 days exercising, okay? Okay, y'all. That's why you can't really pay folk no. Never mind. That's why you got to keep going. You got to get on your own train and get on there, honey. You waiting for folk to, you know how many people was on my channel tell me I ain't lost no weight. You know that? And I'm like, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. And they fat, but probably ain't even trying to work on their health. When I try to push this button and it don't go to 400, it get on my nerves, okay? So, you know, as I look back over my life, and I think things over, I can truly say, where's my shea butter? I got a testimony I want to read to you. Okay, I'm going to read this to you right quick since my hand's not dirty. Okay, I want to read this to you. There are things I want to tell my people, and I don't be remembering to tell y'all. I got my 30, 60, 90-day plan for my life coaching and all that stuff. I'm like, both rehab going to tell me that they can't give me no bus ticket because I ain't going to work. I'm like, how y'all think I'm supposed to get work? I can't sit in my office and wait for people to come. I'm like, they're not thinking. So let me, I read this to y'all once before, but let me read this to you. This is the future. What I plan to do is I plan to have 3 trainings, well, at least 2 for this spring. And the topic is obesity care and mobility care workshop invitation, putting a dent in the obesity crisis. Dear invited guests, you are warmly invited to join us on a panel of featured guests at the upcoming Obesity Care and Mobility Care Workshop 2026, an interactive community event focused on education, movement, and empowerment. Our mission is simple yet urgent: to put a dent in the obesity crisis. According to CDC data, 40% of U.S. population, over 100 million, are classified as obese. 12% of adults have serious difficulty walking or climbing stairs. Here in Clarksville, Tennessee, the obesity rate is 42.2% of adults, a staggering reminder of the work ahead. This workshop will bring together medical professionals, coaches, nutritionists, and community advocates to educate, motivate, and provide real solutions for individuals and families struggling with obesity, mobility, limitations, and related health challenges. Program overview. We're planning 2 workshops this early spring, early summer, 3 hours in length with a very nutritious lunch. We invite you to bring a spouse or family member along for the fun event. Program overview, dates to be announced. Location is going to be at Soar Over Obstacles, Clarksville. The time is going to be 10 to 1. Tentative schedule of highlights. Michelle Patches, here's the thing about this big deal with obesity. Ow! Coach Storm Sims, demonstrations and nutritional overview. Debra Ann Matthews, mobility cheer, 1 foot, happy talk. Hey, what you know about that happy talk? Ow! I'm going to do a smile portion. No, man, y'all hear me every day. Y'all don't need to hear me then. Ow! And guess what? I'm probably going to be about 50 pounds lighter by the time we do that. Ooh-wee. Invited medical professionals, medical insights, panel discussion, 10 to 15 minutes each. Invited medical professionals: Dr. Falabe Aranganjoy, MD, Josh Thornhill, PAC-C, orthopedics and sports medicine; Babacar Ninj, MD, hospital medicine; Gawan O'Keefe, DDS, Paris J. His name Garwin. Paris J. Jarman, DDS Dental Care; Dr. Ronald Atwater, JD, MD, Bariatric, General, and Vascular. These are all the people I'm going to invite. MC Denise and Padma, they're going to be the invited yoga and seated movement potential guests. Gentle, inclusive wellness section. Lunch with doctors and guests, community meal and networking, closing session, encouragement with hope and smiles with ability. That's me. Ow, ow, ow. We'd like you to join us. We would be honored for you to share a 10-minute talk on your area of expertise related to obesity care, nutrition, dental health, mobility, or chronic disease prevention. Your insights will help attendees connect science with everyday solutions. Ow! I learned that from the Obesity Action Coalition. Bow! You got to put your scientific, your research, and your practical application all together. I got to do one and ask people to give me $50,000 to fund this here event, okay? After the speaking segment, you and your family are invited to join us for lunch, networking, and fellowship. Each guest will receive a wellness goodie bag, including 2 glass meal prep containers, okay? Copies of Leaving Large, Soar Over Obstacles, and You Ain't Got to Eat About It workbook. Not the book, the workbook. That's called business development. Our goals: educate, entertain, and motivate, provide real information and solutions, promote movement and ability for all ages, improve quality of life for obesity and mobility challenged individuals. Lunch menu highlights. The goal is to provide a nutritious, easy to fix meal that enhances great examples of how to eat real food that tastes delicious and provides results leading to good health. Collard, turnip, and kale greens, pork loins, lamb chops, and chicken nuggets. We don't cook them and then nugget them up. White potato boats with cottage cheese, broccoli, and chives. Mashed potatoes with butter and chives. Because when you make the potato boats, you're going to have potatoes left over, okay? Sweet potato fries, ginger tea, infused water, and vegetable gumbo. Ow, ow, ow. We deeply value your time and expertise and commitment to community health. Please RSVP, blah, 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 blah. Me, with appreciation, Debra Ann Matthews, life coach, career counselor, lose weight with me. Organizer, obesity care and mobility care workshop. Let's help America move again. One step, one stretch, one success at a time. What I tell y'all, how you gonna have a dream come true if you don't have a dream? And how you gonna have a dream if you don't put it on paper? Okay? Al Green told y'all that. We gotta put it on paper. Ow, ow, ow. So, I wanted to read something else to you all that I really been wanting to read for 2 days, but I be talking so much. You know why I speak Ebonics? Because I can. And I want to share this with y'all. Happy feelings in the air, touching people everywhere. See, this is, well, no, that's not what I want to read to y'all. Happy feelings in the air, da 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 everywhere. I had my time to remind you of things. This is our book. See, what you got to do is you got to find something that makes you feel like really everything in the world gonna disappoint you and let you down, okay? Everything gonna disappoint you and let you down. But guess what? You gotta pick yourself up, honey. You know, the singer tell you he went to mama died, daddy died. The church let him do all the stuff. But you gotta just say, okay, Lord, I'm gonna try. Okay, Lord, I'm gonna try. And so, stronger together. Oh, she was telling me my obesity care t-shirt was dirty. That thing ain't dirty. I just let it air dry. Like, give me my shirt. See, people that organize, they always trying to take away your stuff. I'm like, I need my stuff. I used to do that same thing to my daddy. My daddy be like, girl, I need my stuff. I be like, Dad, there's junk in here. But my mama's favorite word is keep living. And the more I kept living, the more I saw what my daddy was talking about. But since I don't see what I want to read to y'all, what I wanted to read to you all is the second cover on my book. So, because I haven't been reading it to y'all so y'all can see the vision. Because I'm going to tell y'all what. When my legs was hurting and stuff, my legs was just hurting and stuff. But that didn't take away from the things I always wanted to achieve in my life. Okay. This is what my doctor gave me. And I want you to ask your doctor for tell your doctor you want to work on your mobility, and they should print you a handout. So he printed me this handout. I'm going to take it to the doctor's office when I go to. And honey, let him give you a handout. Oh, here go one thing. You were invited. That's to order the book. This is a sign I was going to put in my front door that my doorbell don't work, but guess where it's at? Right here. And I even bought some papers to, this is understanding your obesity treatment options. I mean, all of this stuff. I love paper. This Crystal, she died. I sound like a little kid saying, Grandma died. She died. But I keep that with me, so I keep Crystal right here with me too. When she left that Friday, I said, Crystal, you coming back? She said, I'm coming back. I said, okay, I'll see you when you get back. I had my share. I got to mail this card to my auntie because her dad passed away. To remind me of life. Okay, hold on. I might just break around and find it. Okay, here's my thank you in different languages. If I haven't said this before, I want to thank you. I want to thank you. Now, I really want to read this to y'all, but see, this is how Miss Deborah do. This is why I know I'm not ready to get married, because I'm not ready to stop putting all my stuff right here on my bed. And the thing is, most single people do the same thing. We got a whole lot of stuff on our bed, except them neat, organized single people. They organize stuff. They don't be doing it, and so. But I appreciate them all the same. I do. When I see a song I like, I print it. This song right here, I heard on the radio. It says stuff like that. Do it. Mm. Why you want to do the stuff like that you do? I'm gonna put that over there because that's one of my motivation songs. So that's a good. If I see something I like to know about it, and I like to think about it. And I like to sing about it. So, well, Miss Debra, honey, let me tell you something about me. I don't see what I'm looking for, but guess what I do see? Not what I'm looking for, but guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and roll my hair up and do my hair while I'm talking to y'all and try to help you understand that whatever your challenge is, no matter what it is, you simply can't give up. You simply can't. Just like if you don't use it, it'll come cut off. You simply cannot give up. You just can't. I don't know what else to tell you. You cannot give up. You cannot give up. And you're not going to be thinking about this while you're in pain, while you're in discomfort. And I realize what it is. My legs are so big that the home care workers knew that I needed help pulling my panties up. Because that's when you get to a certain weight, your body, you need help until you lose a little weight or increase your mobility so that you can pull your panties up. That's why I keep my big girl panties with me until you can pull your panties up comfortably, until it's not a struggle. We will be putting my bathing suit on. We go, okay, 1, 2, 3, because literally my skin hurt. My legs hurt. My skin hurt. So I'd be like, hold up, just hurt me. Because I was in the throes of discomfort due to obesity, due to morbid, to chronic pain, to PTSD, sadness, anxiety, and knee pain. All of it go hand in hand. And medical professionals and a weight loss doctor that I trusted, she validated. Whenever I would send her a text message at 11 o'clock at night, she would say, keep sending them up because I'm awake. And she would explain to me what I was feeling. So when I'm telling you, most of you all may not have the opportunity to meet somebody. And let me tell you, one of the ladies, and she rich too, she's a background singer. She was calling on me, come and meet Dr. Stephanie. You got to meet Dr. Stephanie. I'm with my niece. We over with cousin birthday, having us what we call a good time. I'm like, well, okay. And she insisted that I come wherever I was in Clarksville to meet Dr. Stephanie. And when I tell you Dr. Stephanie had on some stilettos and that white jacket, I'm like, what you say? What you say, Dr. Stephanie? And I was like, well, Dr. Stephanie, right now I'm working with Coach Craig. And I had lost probably 65 pounds or so. I said, I'm all right. I said, but when I get all right, I'm going to let you know. And when I got all right, because it goes in phases, everybody can't help you all the time, then I called on her. And then she gave me some pills to take. Even she was trying them out to help with your weight. And I was still not as aware as I am, but I had her. I could contact her day or night, texting her. We met. I would come to her office in Nashville. We met on the phone. Sometimes she would come up here. And if I could ever meet her, because even after I met her, after I lost 65 pounds, and then when I started gaining weight again, my health got poor. And now I can't even find her. Isn't that amazing? But what she did is she said, you're not going to work tomorrow. She didn't say what I thought about it. And she said, all she said to me, and she said, this is why I like a man to do this too. She said what she had to say and kept it going. And she said, don't feel bad because you're not getting nothing but what you already paid for. So it's an insult when people assume you're on EBT or you're on welfare. Most of us are working people. And even people who are on EBT and welfare, they are on that because they don't make enough to take care of their families. But that doesn't mean they didn't go to high school. They didn't graduate high school. That don't mean they didn't even have college. Sometimes you can't make it. And I was really beginning not to be able to make it with a master's degree. And that spurred me into a lot of stress. And that's okay, because guess what? It didn't matter if I went to third grade, I'm still a worthy individual. My life is still worth support. And that's what you got to separate. And people who don't do that, they just poor WT, and you know what I'm trying to say, or they're just ignorant, or they're so rich and wealthy they've never had to think about the need because they ain't got none. And they are blessed, but they don't know it. But all they do is talk about people who not as fortunate as them. Baby, let me tell y'all something. This stuff that's happening with this government is way bigger than you and me put together. And if you don't know how to get along and help somebody and have some compassion, you're going to learn. My mama's favorite words is keep living. I'm gonna have to. I called my mama the other day too. She was in a good mood too, y'all. She thanked me. I called her last week. She was in the grumpy mood. I said, "Mama, let you go." But you know what? I realized my mama don't mean no harm. She doing the best. She living the best life she know. She living her best life. Okay, grumpy or not. Okay. And sometimes when you're grumpy, that's pain. Okay. So if you don't have empathy for your mama, those of you who don't talk to you cut your dad out. He ain't never did nothing for me. That's your daddy. And he gave you life. God did that all for you. And he did it all. And so I'm telling y'all can let social media convince you to hate your parents if you want to. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all gonna understand it better by and by. Is what you're gonna do. Because the more you have pain in your body, the more you must make peace with people. And the must thing, you must forgive them, not for them, for you. You must repent of your sins because you ain't perfect either. Newsflash! I don't care if you weigh 135 pounds. You ain't perfect. You ain't done things all the way right. You ain't got it right. You don't even eat right. You just skinny, okay? And my weight ain't because of what I've been eating. It's because of what's eating me. But since you can't connect on a human level with people, all you got is to get on this internet and say something rude to people who are connecting on a human level the best way they know how. Okay? So all I'm trying to say to you is, y'all got to put all that out of y'all mind. Because guess what? You know, when my people was picking cotton, and when they was picking tobacco, and when they were being some white man on a horse with a gun on him, they doing that right now too. See what I'm talking about? But they doing that to the Guatemalans, but they still my people. But we all right with that as black people because we ain't got to do it. We all right with that with white people because y'all ain't doing it. Y'all can't do it. Y'all don't want to do it. You think you're too good to do it. But it's okay to mistreat other humans. See how wrong that is? But let me tell you what God don't like, and that's ugly. He ain't that tickled about pretty either, okay? So what I'm telling y'all is, in the midst of all of this drama, your body hurting. Y'all know that song, your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town. Oh, you're messing me around, moving me around. You know your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town. So what I'm saying is, you're going to have to get some compassion for others, because when that pain hits you, you're going to want somebody who has compassion for you. And I'm going to encourage you to have compassion for others. Forgive others. Drop it. You know what, Eddie Fuse, he just made me repent of my sins. He told me, I know you got something against your mama. Let's repent. Because it's human nature to have something against everybody. I got something against a lot of people, but I try to put it in perspective. I try to hold on now. Now, that's something I can hold on about. I'm like, girl, they doing the best they can. They be all right. You be all right. You be all right. And so, if I can cover up this gray, maybe I can attract me a sugar daddy. He'll go take me shopping. That's all I really want. I want to go to the mall. I'm like a teenager. Can we go to the mall? And so, I mean, I want a sugar daddy husband, but not right now. We can wait till late next December. Because right now, I just want to get my weight off and focus on that. I'm going to tell you what my coach had me doing yesterday. Hold on a second. I got to look back, make sure my booty ain't showing. That's my thigh. That's not my booty. So don't be thinking you see my booty. My coach had me like holding up against the wall like that. It's in the picture like that. I'm like, Coach, I'm telling you right now, I ain't jumping over this. I'm not jumping over this wall. See, I can tell when he trying to set me up for something. Just like the first 3 months when he was having us do all them arm exercises, and then next thing you know, he gave us some gloves. And when I did that, my arms was not even hurting. So I can keep my arms in the air like that, and they don't even hurt. So when he doing this and he having me pull on that thing like that, he might go 1, 2 down, 1, 2 down, wee, 1, 2 down, wee. Coach, I'm not finna jump over this. I'm not doing all of that. See, I called him. I see what you're trying to do, Coach. Then he had me bend down, bend my knees. See, it's hard for me to bend my knees, but I did it. And he watched my knees. I said, "It's 1%, Coach." He said, "It's 1%." I'm like, okay. Because I want to squat with the South Africans. So I'm like, that's okay, Coach. I'm going to do no crazy stuff. Because when you do that stuff, you do 1, 2, that right there, then you have to go in the mud. And they put a bar like this. So and the person got to pull you under the mud and mess my hair up. Why would you even want to do that? Okay, that's a good time. Now, my coach is black. So I'm always telling him, Coach, we don't do that. They do that in Detroit. We don't do that in South Memphis. We don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that. Because we ain't trying to mess our hair up. I don't care. I don't care if we got a wig on or not. We ain't trying to mess our hair up like that, okay? So that's why it's good to get you a coach that's crazy like mine. And you can tell the more sleep he get, the longer the stuff he got for you to do. I'm like, Coach, I know you slept good last night because I see all this stuff right here. And when it starts getting hot, be like, when I start saying, Coach, that means it's hurting. I'm like, Coach, come on, Miss Debra. I'm like, how long? One time I watched the clock. I'm like, because when it gets to like 15 seconds, that's when it starts hurting. But what he's doing is mostly my exercises have been 30 minutes. Now 30 seconds. So now all of them are 45 seconds. So I noticed that. He don't tell me because when Kim used to train me, she said, if you tell a big person what they're doing, they will get scared and not do it. Just like Moses didn't tell. I said, Moses, how you do that? He said, I can't tell you because if I tell you, you'll fight against it. I'm like, but Moses. And all he did is take his drink. He went back downstairs. I guess he was watching the game because, he loves some sports. He'd come back and see if I'm awake. I'm like, okay. That's how you shut up a real woman. That's how you shut up a grown woman that talk a lot like me. Because I used to treat him like I thought he was short. You know how ladies, we do that? And so, I love that. I really want to spray my hair with some hairspray, but it's way over there somewhere, and Miss Debra ain't finna get that. You notice I know where everything is. It's just sometimes I can't get to it. And y'all know last time I was looking for my hair rollers were actually right over there, like over there. But because I was looking right here, I wasn't looking over there. I ain't see them. And I probably had some on top of them, which is why I didn't see them. But that's okay. I can curl my hair. And these kind of colors, it doesn't ruin your hair. But when they came out with them kind of colors, it just it does like how old school curlers didn't ruin your hair too if you just went to the beauty shop and got it done. But anyway, I need to curl that again. But the fact that I can hold my arms up and curl my hair, that's a mobility win. Okay? And last night I walked in the kitchen. I got the clothes out the dryer. I heated up my taco salad. And then my legs were kind of bothering me. Then I came back and got my wheelchair. So I'm practicing moving around my house by myself, just walking. I carry my cane, the black one. And that gave me a little bit of a support after a while. I carried it just in case. So what I'm telling you with that is, give yourself grace. Don't worry about it. Use your canes, use your walkers, but don't be on my channel telling me to use mine because it ain't your business, okay? I'm just telling you to use yours because y'all listen to me talk if you need it. But when you decide you don't need it, because to help me move better, like yesterday, I noticed, see, I used to always hold on, but yesterday I had the pom-poms in my hand when I was walking because I could do it. So that's enough of that. I ain't gonna lay down no more. So I'm getting up. I'm gonna get dressed and go to at 8 o'clock. I gotta be sure I get out of this house and go over to the Dollar General. Let me see, it's 7:29. I'm gonna tell you something. 7:15, you're gonna get caught up in that school traffic. So it's 7:29. They phasing on out of there. By the time I get in my car and go across the street to the Dollar General, I could go to Walmart. They have a Walmart market, but that market don't have good fruit. So I'll just go to Dollar Tree and get some drinks. Dollar General, it's across the street. And I'll just let them go in for me. I ain't gonna go in because Miss Debra can't go in. Because that's too much stress trying to figure that out. But at least I got my hair laid down, made me feel like my hair calm. And at least I look a little presentable. When your hair is like in a way that don't move and it's curled a little bit, I'm going to put a little curl right there. Then I like that. I like curls. I like big hair, actually. And so I really, really like big hair. But until I grow my hair big, then I won't have no big hair. This is about as big as it's going to get. So what I want to tell y'all is no matter what weight you have to lose, no matter what hurts, what I want you to do is understand that you are worth the effort. And I know you might not be an exerciser. You might not be somebody that likes to exercise or move. But that's too damn bad because you ain't got no choice. If you want to live, you're going to have to move. Okay? Sorry. And you can change. You can change what you like to do. You can adjust how you like to live if you just give yourself permission to. And even if you don't, just do it. I ain't ask you what you like. I'm telling you what's needed to save your life. And if you don't want to save your life, oh, you know what I'm going to do? Which I saved this for today. If you don't want to save your life, too damn bad. You got people that want you to stay here, and it's selfish for you not to want to stay here. So, if you feel bad about yourself and the world coming to an end, too damn bad. Get your ass up and get it together. You are loved. And even if you ain't loved, God loves you and it's okay. And you love you and you just acting a monkey and letting the spirit of the devil get through to you. Stan just sent me a text message asking me, how is my spirit today? So I can't be rude. I'm going to answer him in a minute, but he don't realize I'm on my live. So, we all have our crosses to bear. And in our relationships with one another, our relationships will change because we're living human changing people. And the spirit that I am in right now is to trust my very own instinct. And remember, the name of my book is called I Ain't Got to Eat About It. I'm not eating because I'm nervous. I'm eating because it's a morning time and it's a good time for me to have a little snack, have a little kiwi. And I got my yogurt and my strawberries. I'm going to have that too. And I saved it to eat today so that I could have something good to eat that's not too much. Because the only thing else I got is my soup and my taco soup. Because I ate all the other stuff. But if you just get in the habit, sometimes when people come over, or if you meet with your friends, or like at lunchtime at the center, it's easy because we're all eating together. And yesterday, even though my friends don't have a weight requirement, they were like, well, we can't give Debra them french fries because she don't eat that. She on a diet. And that's good. You want your friends to learn not to offer you food like that because you don't eat it. But this kiwi and this applesauce, this unsweetened applesauce, it tastes delicious. It tastes delicious. It tastes delicious. So, but last night, it was about midnight when I got through eating my dinner. And even though I eat this, and then I go get on the scale, because the scale ain't my enemy. I am your brother. There's a thing say, he ain't my enemy. So, let's put that in the trash can. Where the yogurt at? Is it in here? Oh, it's right here on the next to the thing. And I don't be worried about refrigerating this thing. I took it out of the refrigerator yesterday. That's enough refrigeration. Because because I got to focus on just eating. Now, that's one thing. I don't be going to the refrigerator now. Look, I brought this out yesterday. Last night when I got in, that's fine with me. So this is what I'm eating. And that's strawberry juice. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's God's nature. That's why we like red, because red is all in the universe, all in nature. Okay. And so, and my coach says get non-fat, plain yogurt. Just add your own fruit in there. That's what my coach says. And that's why I don't do what y'all say. I do what my coach say. He told me not to get, because I was gonna get some pork neck bones. He was like, don't get that. He was like, just get turkey neck bones. I'm like, okay. Because my coach said it, so that's what I do. That's another thing. If you want to lose weight, why are you doing what somebody... I'm gonna leave it at that. That's why, don't be telling me you like me. I don't want you to be like me. I want you to be like somebody better than me. Okay? Of course, if you cute like me, you can be cute like me. Ow! Ow, ow, ow. If you got a song in your heart and a quote and a Bible scripture, you could be like me like that. If you put your faith and trust in Jesus, the Abba Father, the great one, and they call him Elohim, Jesus the Son, the Father, God the Son, the Father, and the Holy Spirit. You could be like me if you're gonna do that. Okay. So this is what I'm gonna eat. We're gonna have a potluck today at the in my class. So I'm going to, this all I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna drink some water, and that's all. And I'm gonna be mindful of what I eat, so that that's the goal. I'm learning how to be mindful. I'm learning how to eat the food that my body needs for me to eat, that comes from nature and not processed food. And I'm learning to trust my own instinct. And when I get scared, as I am, because everything scares me. Oh yeah, and today I'm putting on my Jesus wing costume. So I got me a little mask. I'm putting that thing on. So, so that's it. I'm probably gonna put on. You know what? I'm gonna wear my pink dress from yesterday, and I wore it Monday too. Guess what? Because I want to. I'm gonna wear it today too. I'm feeling pink, baby. And let me tell you what. It's my party. I can wear my pink dress if I want to. You know, like little kids, they wear them boots. They wear their boots in the summertime because they love them so much, and the parents can't take them off of their feet. Even my niece tell my other niece, girl, you gonna be hot. She don't care. It's July. She want to put on her boots. I don't come put on my pink dress. And so, making these little changes and understanding, I mean, it takes a while, but if you, you start day one. I didn't comb my hair for 2 years because I didn't feel like it. Okay. And when I had to go somewhere, I slept on a wig. And I really want one now, but the one I want cost $150. Like the hair I want cost $150. But I learned to fall back in love with the way I look. I used to spend 2 hours putting my makeup on, and I loved it. But I knew that I had to stop doing that so that I can fall back in love with me. And it's working. Y'all tell me every day. Somebody tell me every day I'm beautiful. And I don't know if it's the God in me that you see, or if I'm really just beautiful to look at. And that's okay, because each of us is beautiful because God made us beautiful. Okay? So if you have your favorite songs, go ahead and put them in there. Let me sing one or two for you. If it can be a church song, or if it can be a secular song, don't matter. By the time I get through eating this, I'm gonna finish getting dressed. And see, yesterday I asked one of the drivers, can I have his Doritos? He said, why? I said, because I got some taco salad I'm gonna eat with it. And he said, okay, he gave it to me. But I didn't eat it because I forgot I had cornbread. But the greedy food addict in me saw it and wanted something. And I'm glad I picked that up. Because I was looking for my lotion, but I didn't know where it is. But once I picked up them nacho chips, but I didn't eat those nacho chips because I already had something to eat with my dinner. And I haven't eaten them because I'm not eating because I'm compulsive. But when I'm in my class and I get anxious, I start eating the food. Like last week, I was eating a lot of potato chips. So that's when you know. I wanted to talk about people say food noise. See, you all hear anything in the world and you start saying that. Now you're making it true. What the hell is food noise? That's why I had to talk to y'all like this, because the Bible talks about you going running to and fro, which and way and in and out. If you focus on what makes sense, I eat because I'm very stressed out. And I actually eat mindlessly, so I don't even recognize I'm eating. So once you keep searching for some understanding, and the Bible tells you, if you seek, you shall find. If you knock, the door shall be open. If you ask, it shall be given. And I kept seeking, and I found Michelle Pettis, who teaches Mind Over Meals. She got counseling, she got surgery, she got all the stuff. But what helped is when she wrote it down, took a deep breath, meditated, sang her a song, and repeated some words. Like, I believe I can lose weight naturally. That's what I say. She repeated the words, you can do it. She didn't meditate on food noise. She honored those that desire to eat by asking, am I hungry? So if I eat, like right now I'm eating, ain't no way in the world I'm gonna be hungry in an hour. What makes me think I'm hungry in an hour? Because I'm stressed. Because I'm worried. Because I'm anxious. But is that a reason to eat? No, it's not. And you keep working on it till you cannot work on it anymore. I used to come into the center, hey Linda, and eat me some candy, because when I clocked in, they had candy right there. Now I looked in it yesterday. I didn't eat it though. Well, I did eat a little Laffy Taffy when I went back to the candy store. But it's okay. I ate it because I was nervous, because somebody just really disrespected me. They held the power to have me eat lunch. And can you believe that somebody wouldn't let me eat lunch? Can you believe that? Isn't that amazing? Somebody said, Debbie, you can't eat lunch. Isn't that something? So learning how to deal with complicated situations that are not fair. It's not fair that they said that to me. That's crazy. But how do I deal with it? Learning how to deal with it. That's what I had to do. And that's what I want you to do. And I want you to know it's possible. It's possible. I'm going to tell you what else happened before I let y'all go. Because y'all want me to sing no songs this morning, which is fine with me. I'm going to sing some anyway. My powder won't, like I closed it, it won't open back up. I'm so mad. I don't know what I'm doing. It ain't that I can't open it. It's just stuck. Now, is it coming out? Okay. Look here. I've been trying to open it for like a week. That's okay. That is okay. I got it open now. It's something else. My got to be glued hairspray. That stuff cost $15. Like, look at here now. Look at here. Now look at here. I'm not throwing it away. I can't spray it, but I bet you I'm not throwing it away. So I hope that, as you know, each of us are on this journey together. You're not by yourself. And I hope that you find some support and inspiration, and you just find the ability to go one more day, one more year, and keep going and keep going. And before you know it, you're going to be like, woo, I met that goal. I did that thing. Okay? You are. You are. So I just wish you Godspeed. And I'll talk to y'all a little later on. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Don't forget to send me a Christmas present by December 1st. Because, honey, we having a blackout. And I want to open up a different present from everybody one day of the 25 days of Christmas. I'm gonna send y'all some too. It's okay. We're gonna share. And if you want coaching, I have that, all that stuff. Just email me. If you want to take a part of my 7-day challenge, just jump on there. If you want to buy my book, just let me know. We're gonna have it all together, okay? Peace and hair grease. God bless you. I'll talk to y'all later. And have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye, Linda. Bye, everybody. I appreciate you, okay? Peace and hair grease. Bye.